We'll dispense with the formalities. Ms. Phillips, will you do a roll call?
Ms. Butler?
Here.
Mr. Patrick Stewart? Mr. Gary Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Wallingsford?
Here. Adoption of the agenda. I'll go over the agenda quickly. First is approval of Jackson County Cruise-In Tourism Grant Request. Next is the Bynum property resolution to authorize the mayor and city attorney to make an offer on the Bynum property purchase. Number 3 would be to authorize the mayor, clerk, and city engineer to execute the Volker contract for phase 1 for traffic study. Number 4 is a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor and police chief to set a speed limit of 20 miles an hour on Plantation Park Lane. Number 5 would be the surplus sanitation department property, being sanitation truck that has been replaced. Number 6 is the surplus general admin park equipment, would be a 1999 school bus with a minimum bid of $2,000, open bids to be, or sealed bids to be received through April 4th, which would be next Tuesday. And number 7 is additional resolution to co-sponsor Scottsboro Downtown Market on the Square, which will be held on April 8th. I'll hear a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Ms. Butler makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Stewart seconds. Any discussion? Everybody good with the agenda? None. We'll vote. All in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? You have in your package a copy of previous minutes. I'll hear a motion to approve previous minutes as written.
Make the motion.
Mr. Stewart makes a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mrs. Butler seconds. Any discussion? Being none, all those in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Being no old business, we'll move to new business. First is the granting of a tourism grant in the amount of $4,900 and Mr. Goode, tell me $50, right? $4,950 to be used in the ways designated by their request. I'll hear a motion to approve their tourism grant.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Smith makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Stewart seconds. Any discussion? Being none, we'll take a vote. All those in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Second is a resolution to authorize the mayor and city attorney to make an offer on Bynum property in the amount of $23,000. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Ms. Butler makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Stewart seconds. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll take a vote. Ms. Butler, let's do a roll call.
Ms. Butler?
Yes.
Mr. Gary Stewart?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Here. Yes.
Mr. Wallingsford?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what he said today.
Yeah. Fourth is approved resolution authorizing the mayor and chief of police to set a limit of 20 miles per hour on Plantation Park Lane. I'll hear a motion.
I'll make it.
Mr. Smith makes the motion.
Is this gonna?
No, we just
No.
no, we didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll come back to that. Mr. Smith made the motion, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second, any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I apologize, I skipped, be a resolution to direct the mayor, clerk, and city engineer to execute the traffic study contract with Volker Company for phase 1 of the project in the amount of $38,000, is that correct? Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Stewart makes a motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Mrs. Butler seconds, any discussion? Again, we'll take a roll call vote, Ms. Butler, or Ms. Phillips.
Ms. Butler?
Yes.
Mr. Gary Stewart?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Rollinsford?
Yes. Back at number 5, resolution to surplus sanitation department equipment being the truck that has been replaced, 2002 Peterbilt. Is there a motion?
I make that.
Mr. Smith makes the motion, is there a second?
Second.
Mrs. Butler seconds, any discussion? Being none, we'll take a vote. All those in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 6 is to surplus general admin and parts equipment, being the 1999 school bus for a minimum bid of $2,000, open to local bidders. Sealed bids being taken through April 4th or next Tuesday at 2:30, did we say, Mr. Phillips? I'll hear a motion.
I make it.
Mr. Smith makes the motion, is there a second?
Second.
Ms. Stewart seconds, is there any discussion? If not, we'll take a vote. All those in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the co-sponsorship for the city of Scottsboro for Scottsboro Downtown Market on the Square to be held on April 8th of this year. I'll hear a motion.
Make that motion.
Ms. Butler makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Stewart seconds. Any discussion?
What does that consist of?
Mr. Gilbert, you want to give us
By the city sponsoring it, it becomes a city affiliated activity, which means they're covered by our insurance, which means they don't have to buy their own insurance, and the city's not giving them any money, but providing the insurance. It's co-sponsorship.
It makes no change in our cost.
Not a cent.
They're a nonprofit organization, and this just helps them retain some of the money instead of, excuse me, paying an insurance fee for that particular event. That way they can, in turn, reinvest that in the community.
Any other questions or discussion?
Is this going to be a regular thing?
Yeah, they've got 3 or 4, like the Jingle Bell Square and some other events, but I had asked them that we would do each one individually when it comes up, and my apologies for not getting it on the work session part.
Any other discussion? If not, we'll take a vote. All those in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Move to delegations. Ms. Susan Fisher.
I'm here on behalf of the Scottsboro Beautification Council, which is part of the Chamber of Commerce. The council and the chamber in April sponsored Sparkle and Shine, and the purpose is to encourage all residents and businesses to clean up their property. The litter in Scottsboro is now worse than what we have ever seen it. And in the past, with the approval of the former mayor and Eddie Blizzard, and with now the new mayor, Shelton, We have asked everyone to bag their trash and no longer put loose trash in their cans. It hadn't worked. So we would like to ask the council to consider an ordinance telling everyone to bag their trash. It's done all over the country, and it sure does help with cutting down on litter. Some of the litter is coming out of our trash trucks. Now, I've talked to Eddie, and I did not know that you all had purchased new trash trucks. So that's going to help, because we have all these plastic bags and loose paper products flying out of the trucks. Now, even with the new trucks, when the arms come out and pick up the trash trucks, if the trash is not bagged, we still have loose paper products and plastic bags all over. If you don't believe me, drive down Clemens Road and take a look at the litter on Clemens Road. It's a mess. So if you would all approve an ordinance that people would have to bag their trash, we think that this would help. The chamber tells us how important it is that when new businesses and new residents come to Scottsboro to think about locating here, they drive around and they see the litter. So we need help. So we're asking you to consider an ordinance.
Thank you, Ms. Fisher. We'll move to reports, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir. I've got a few things. First, an update on the Armory. I touched base with my point of contact in Montgomery, and the Armory Commission has not had a meeting since we submitted a formal request to purchase the property. So that's still on hold. Ridgedale Road, the paving part is complete. There's still got to be some final striping and some odd and ends done, but that paving project is complete. Clemens Road, we've been notified by the state that the funding has been delayed, and I had publicly stated that we hope to put it out for bid about this time of year, but we are hoping now that it will go out for bid late summer, but we're at the mercy of the state, and we have another project, actually 2 projects finishing up, and they cannot give us the exact allocation, so that project has been delayed again. The downtown streetscape project we've already had a pre-construction meeting required by the state. That is slated to start on April the 17th is the target date to start that, and the tentative discussion has led to the start of the southeastern corner of the eastern side and moving up towards Mr. Kimmer's office will be our first path. We felt like he would be a good guinea pig as anybody. And then last in your packet, I had put a new chain of command organizational chart for the rec department. As you know, we've had resignation there, and so Devon and I had spent a good bit of time about discussing duties and direction of the department, and so we have reorganized and we'll be advertising a position that's sort of been on the books. With our reorganization efforts, there will be no budget variance needed for this year. But we feel like it's going to greatly enhance our efforts as we move forward. You know, just some things. You know, we're going to be starting flag football this fall. Some of the programs that we're looking to implement as we move forward, maybe a senior fitness program. There's a silver streakers or sneakers or there's a program out there that has.
I hope it's sneakers and not street.
That has an interest in signing a contract with our recreation department. We're looking at adding youth golf. There's a couple of programs for youth that we're looking for after school in the fall. And then on the grounds maintenance side, we did combine some duties with our grounds maintenance supervisor to become more of a outdoor sports coordinator as well, since he's directly involved with the fields and the maintenance. And then we'll be combining some part-time positions to another full-time position that will allow us to have a dedicated maintenance guy for each of the complexes. Plus, as we've mentioned with the RecCom pool renovation and some of these other projects, a lot of that was maintenance work, and so we're going to be proactive in some of our maintenance efforts at the rec department with adding an additional person as far as painting and things that we normally have to contract out. So this is just, I think, a really good move, and Yvonne's been real supportive, and we feel good about this. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Ms. Bowles?
I don't have anything that looks good on the rec home.
Mr. Stewart?
I don't have anything for that.
Mr. Smith? I don't have anything either. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Be safe going home. I believe there's some weather about to hit. I'll entertain a motion to close.
Make a motion.
Mr. Smith makes a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.